Attention all grill masters and backyard barbecue enthusiasts. Lynn's has everything you need to make your 4th of July cookout a success. From sizzling certified Angus beef steaks and mouth-watering burgers to fresh cut fruit and all the condiments you desire, we have you covered. Browse our weekly ad for celebratory savings like 39-cent per pound seedless watermelon through July 4th and shop online at lynsgrocery.com for extra convenience. Lynn's, where delicious begins.
This is the Washington Times front page for Thursday, October 10th, 2024. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. As Hurricane Milton hit Florida, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris seized on storm preparations to try to restore public confidence in the administration's disaster recovery efforts. Susan Ferriccio reports the president held a rare live televised briefing with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, National Hurricane Center, and National Weather Service before the storm made landfall Wednesday night near Siesta Key as a Category 3 hurricane. Biden also rebutted rampant disinformation and lies among Republicans about FEMA. The agency has been criticized for a slow and ineffective response to Hurricane Helene. The president deployed FEMA Director Deanne Criswell to Tallahassee to oversee the federal response to Milton. The Department of Justice is considering asking a federal judge to break up Google as an illegal monopoly. Sean Salai reports government lawyers included the idea in a court filing that also suggested restricting Google's artificial intelligence from taking data from other websites. As another option, it proposed blocking Google from paying billions of dollars to Apple to keep its search engine the default setting on iPhones and Macs. In a blog post, the company pledged to respond in detail to the DOJ's ultimate proposal in a court case scheduled to begin next spring. A woman who had worked as a contractor for U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement used her credentials to try to smuggle more than 36 illegal immigrants into Texas. Stephen Dinan reports Nancy Berenice Fernandez Luna was arrested as she tried to shepherd a charter bus through a Border Patrol checkpoint, flashing her credentials and telling agents she was on a government-funded trip carrying 39 juvenile migrants, all of them sick with COVID-19. Agents said, however, that it was clear some of the migrants weren't children, and when they probed, they unraveled the scheme. Democrats have embraced the gender identity movement on multiple fronts, and Republicans are trying to turn that into a key campaign issue. Valerie Richardson reports ads linking Democrats, including Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris, to transgender issues are running in battleground states, offering a real-time test to see if the issue is relevant to voters. Other pro-GOP ads running in states including Missouri, Ohio, and Texas accuse Democratic candidates of undermining women on the issue of transgender athletes in female scholastic sports. And finally, China's government turned down an American request to join an international naval armada to protect ships in the Red Sea after the waterway came under attack from Yemen's Houthi rebel forces. Bill Gertz reports Deputy Secretary of State Kurt Campbell, in remarks last week to the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, said China sought to devise a system to communicate directly with Houthi rebels to avoid attacking Chinese ships and instead for the rebels to attack U.S. and allied shipping. That effort failed after the Houthis attacked a Chinese ship. A Chinese embassy spokesperson declined to comment on the remarks. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.
Okay, it's official. We are very much in the final sprint to Election Day. And face it, between debates, polling releases, even court appearances, it can feel exhausting, even impossible to keep up with. I'm Brad Milkey. I'm the host of Start Here, the daily podcast from ABC News. And every morning, my team and I get you caught up on the day's news in a quick, straightforward way that's easy to understand, with just enough context so you can listen, get it, and go on with your day. So, kickstart your morning. Start smart with Start Here and ABC News, because staying informed shouldn't feel overwhelming.